Like, maybe she was calling out for help. Maybe I did miss the signs.
I wasn't even calling out for help. I was just trying to save our relationship. It's the thing, like, I hate when people try to use, because I brought it to YouTube that I was depressed at one point, but I wasn't even depressed. Like, of course I was going through some stuff, and of course we're in a relationship. I'm thinking I can talk to you, I can count on you to like vent to, because that's all I needed was to vent. Once I release what I'm feeling inside that's making me feel any type of way, I'm good. But I didn't have that person to vent to. That's how I feel.
If you go through life thinking that a partner is going to make you happy 24/7, 7 days a week, you are sadly mistaken. That's why they said before you find a partner, find you first. The best conversations you have is with yourself. That's why you see a lot of people when they get out of a relationship, they're better. You be looking at that person like, wow, that person done changed. That person done did this. That person didn't succeed with this. That person done made this happen. Because they realize how amazing they are as an individual. Now when they get in a relationship, they're not putting so much pressure on that individual. Keep in mind, both of y'all young. Y'all both learning together. You know what I'm saying? So you trying to add pressure. Oh, she wasn't this. She didn't do this. Sis, I can't be there all the time. Some things you just gonna have to figure out on your own. Some things you just gonna have to knit a sweater and try to get through that thing by yourself. Think of a master plan. Find something to do with yourself. Don't let being in a relationship take who you are as an individual. Don't let that go over your head. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go this far. Now, what I was trying to say was, I hope that Jazz and Tae end up becoming great people individually. And if they happen to be friends, that's amazing. Don't get caught up in this little pillow talk sympathy conversation Chris had with this girl. He needed a place to stay, so he told her just enough so she'll feel sorry for him so he could stay. Now sis thinks she got some tea. Please. Sis was contradicting herself throughout the whole conversation. First she said,
to make matters worse, after that whole scandal of Ken being a bitch ass nigga and not coming forward and saying that it wasn't Chris and that it was him touching on another girl butt and putting Chris in a situation goes to uninvite him to Christmas and Thanksgiving. Chris did not have no, due to the fact that he did not lie for his brother saying that was him in the video versus him. And I feel personally, if you support DK4L after knowing that they would exile their own family for not sticking up for a lie or bullshit, then I don't know what it is. I don't know what kind of person you are. I wouldn't do it. So yes, Ken is a cheater, a horrible one, and will continue to do it. And Deera will continue to stay with him as long as they have that YouTube channel, as long as they have that money.
Then she said,
like I said, y'all never wondered why Chris was not in any of the Thanksgiving photos and why Ken goes to Thanksgiving at the Deera house instead of his own family house? And that's the bitch he cheated on with? And y'all don't think about that?
Then she kept calling Ken Chris. I'm like, sis, do you even know who you was with?
Shit, Ken has told me, not Ken, but not Deera, what's the fuck? Chris has told me plenty things about them and what they do.
Then she mentioned Ken and Chris are now talking to their father. Then she said Chris used to take Deera and Ken pictures. I think she mixing a whole lot of lie with a sprinkle of truth. Like Chris said, he slept well on the first night, fed her some bull she felt for. He outweighed his welcome. She got mad, kicked him out. The end. Period. Story over. Period. Everybody thinks because you got a little bit of information, you gonna stretch that little thing out. Come on, sis. Get better quality so I can be able to hear you better. Get out the bathroom. You're giving me scary movie vibes. I felt like somebody was gonna jump out the whole time. I couldn't even pay attention. I had to watch her video about 2-3 times. I felt like somebody was gonna jump out in the middle of the conversation. Come on now, sis. So Trey and Senia have been going back and forth for a couple of days now. To watch part 2 to this video, make sure you hit the link that's popping up. But today they ended up getting into an argument and going back and forth, and Trey ended up taking to social media. He said, I'll never trust a again, that's on my soul. And Senia responded back. She said, mother want to do shit for social media, right? Well, let's do it because I'm tired and I'm hurt. For anybody out there that is trying or have attempted to so-called take my nigga, he's not my nigga. He chose to live the life he wanted to live. I told y'all in the previous video they ended up breaking up, but they still live together. So they ended up getting into an argument this morning. So supposedly Trey is saying that his boy sent him a picture, and supposedly he asked Trey to rate the girl from 1 to 10. Trey said 5, but Senia only saw the picture and she just assumed that his friend was trying to put him on to the girl. So she went off and they ended up arguing back and forth. So this is how this whole thing ended up starting. But in the midst of them arguing, Senia said, there's dudes in my DM, which Trey felt some type of way when she said that. And that's why he made that statement, I'll never trust a bitch again, that's on my soul. Now people that's just supposed to be watching everything unfold decided to put their 2 cents in. I feel like both of y'all need to be some grown men, because it seems like as soon as Senia and Essie drop these babies, y'all want to break up with them. Seem weird as Why get them pregnant if y'all can't handle the responsibility? And then somebody responded to that. They said, right, I've been said that. They've been doing this together, getting girls and dumping them, usually to cover it up. Trey stays with them just a tad bit longer than he follows. They use these girls for the kids this time. He said, man, shut the fuck up. Y'all really think y'all know something? I didn't even want a kid this early. I wasn't even happy when I found out, but I'm a man, so I'm gonna take care of my responsibilities. I love my daughter, but stop acting like y'all know shit. Like, don't add fuel to the fire. So instead of Senia saying that she was wrong about the situation, because he did post up the whole text message where the dude was asking him, you know, how does she look? This is somebody he want to mess with. That ain't something that Trey want to mess with. But you have to read the whole thing before you start jumping to conclusions. And that's exactly what she did. She said, listen to me, guys. Tell me if I'm wrong, if I deserve to be this. These were the words to him after a situation that happened. After noticing what he was doing, I stated that there are in my DM, but I don't care because I want it and think about is him. He said, man, get the fuck out of here. You can't prove shit you ever accusing me of. And proved your ass wrong every time, and your ass still make an excuse as to why you do the shit you do. It's you on why this shit's not working, and you weird. I'm not even gonna speak on that bullshit. Stop tweeting me. She tweeted, he's right. He never cheated on me during our relationship, but it's what you were planning to do just right after our relationship ended, which was in a few days. Listen, it don't matter what the man did after you had your opportunity. If you still have love for somebody and you still want to make it work, there's some things that not only that person has to change, but you have to change as well. You can't hold on to the past and blame this man for everything you see and do. People get tired of that. People don't want to live their life under investigation. Either you gonna believe and accept the man for who he is, or you just gonna walk away. Okay? Whether you look through his phone, whether you do this or whether you do that, he gonna do what he want to do. Sis, why you doing all of that? Focus on yourself.
Wish I would. I have the audacity to be mad at a human being I don't know. Y'all be so mad. I told Claire Bear, I see you, boy. And y'all get mad at that. Cause I said, I see you. His teeth look good. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all are weird. Y'all just mad as hell. Y'all bitter mad. Just weird as Y'all just weird. That's all that is. This generation is weird as I think because y'all think it's cool. That's what it is. Y'all always mess with me, trying to bug me. Right. It'll be shade room making it what it ain't.
Pin that, huh?
In it.
Pin it.
On my mama. All I said was, I see you, boy. His teeth look good. On my mama. Not even playing.
You ugly.
His teeth look good. It ain't the big ones. But I hate when people get them big ones. But I would have been clowning this dumb ass if you would have got them big ones, though. But his teeth look good.